and welcome to our wine tasting with myself, Cass, and our resident wine expert, Andrew Bennett.
Hello.
Hello. So what wine are we going to be tasting then today?
Right, we have a treat here. We're going to be tasting a wine from the Loire Valley, but it's a red. So this is quite a northerly climate. You're near the town of Tours, so it's in the Touraine, which is famous historically, Cass, for lots of those beautiful chateaux. It's where the kings and royalty in France used to hang out hundreds of years ago. One of my favourite areas, the Loire Valley. So quite a northerly climate, quite cool climate, but they make amazing reds here in the special soils and terroir of the region.
And what's the grape variety for this particular one then?
So this is the grape variety called Cabernet Franc.
Okay.
So you see it in blends down in the southwest of France, in Bordeaux, Saint-Emilion in particular. But in the Loire Valley, you tend to see it on its own, 100% Cabernet Franc. And the special soils or stone of the region, it's called tuffeau, tuff rock, and it's like a soft limestone. They build the houses there. They dig into the caves and make homes in the caves. And here at La Janoterie, in the appellation of St Nicholas-de-Bourgueil, they have amazing caves you can literally drive a bus into. They're massive, and they can store their wine in there. They age their barrels in there. We banquet in there on one of our events underneath the vine, so it's a wonderful place.
Okay, wonderful. So so in terms of the look and sort of the smell of the wine then, what should we expect?
Yeah, so it's quite a deep colour. I mean, amazingly deep colour for so far north. You know, we are in the Loire Valley, not in the deep south of France. So, and then the classic Cabernet Franc character, Cass, is quite leafy, quite earthy. So a few gentle sniffs of this, and you can pick out that sort of slightly earthy. It's a bit like walking into a greenhouse in summer where you've got these tomato plants growing. That sort of tomato leaf kind of character.
Pungent.
Quite pungent, isn't it? And that's classic Cabernet Franc from the Loire Valley. Then if we taste it, you expect it to have that real freshness. But again, that earthiness comes through, but also lovely dark fruits, quite, I would say, more blackcurrant, a little bit of plum in there, but again, leafy, savoury character. So this won a silver medal recently at the International Wine Challenge, so it's highly regarded. And La Janoterie, the Mabillot family, are very famous. They've got a long, history of making great wine in the St Nicholas appellation. And, it's a really lovely, I think quite a simple style of wine, very, very good with food, and it's because of that lovely freshness and savoury character.
And so in terms of food then, what would go well with this particular wine?
So this will go really well, Cass, with beef and with lamb. With your Sunday lunch would be perfect. But also slightly spicy dishes, but you could have it lightly chilled. Crumbly cheeses, but even goat's cheese, which is the region in the Loire Valley is quite famous for. So you could have this with goat's cheese salads and even river fish and sea bass and that sort of thing. Because it's not the tannins are not heavy.
Quite versatile wine.
It's quite a versatile wine, exactly.
Fantastic.
So that is the St Nicholas-de-Bourgueil appellation made by the Mabillot family at La Janoterie.